Men can't satisfy women. It's the truth. It's been proven over and over and over and over again that men cannot satisfy women. You could pay all her bills. You could let her save all her money and spend all her money on materialistic stuff of her choice. And she still, will leave you. You could be loyal and she'll still leave you. Leave that relationship. Because she just wants to do better. She wants something else, She wants a bigger house. That dream house that you put her in, you thought that was her last and final decision when it came down to houses, right? And then a couple of years later, she look at another house. Ooh, I like that house. I wish that house was like that. But that was supposed to be her dream house, right? That you can put her in. You can never satisfy women. That proves it, Women they always want something different. They always want something new. They always want to add more and more and more. You could buy her some furniture in the house. A big sofa. Cost $600. And eventually when you go, shopping for more stuff in the house, she gonna look at another sofa. You go to a store, you know what I'm saying? She gonna look at another sofa. She's like, ooh, I want that one too. We can add that one. But you thought that she was gonna be satisfied with that $600 sofa. Now she want a $1,000 sofa. You can never satisfy women. You could put some nice, let's say a nice picture up in the living room, right? The picture that she wanted. And then eventually, when y'all in the store shopping or whatever, she see another one. Oh, that one, that's very pretty. That looks so pretty. I wouldn't mind having that in the house as well. She want that one. You can never satisfy women. You could be 6 feet tall and making $100K a year. Then behind your back, she's talking to a guy that's making $500K a year. And he's 6'5". And you're paying all her bills, letting her save all her money. But she's, he's whispering, saying stuff, to warm her up so she can leave you and be with him. She'll leave you and be with him. You can never satisfy women. This is why I tell you guys, stop trying to impress women. Stop trying to impress them. They ain't nothing to impress. They always want more. It's always, what have you done for me lately? She never appreciate anything. She only wants more. You could take her shopping. Buy her that $2,000 bag that she always wanted. And then when y'all go shopping again, she see another one that's $5,000. Oh, I want that one. That looks so pretty. Can you give me this, please? Yeah, that's her. I ain't gonna ask you for nothing else. They're lying. See, you can never satisfy women. You already bought her a $1,000 bag. Now she want a $5,000 bag now. They always want more. This is why I constantly tell you guys to stop proving yourself to women. Stop spending money on women. She don't care how much money you spend. She don't care how much money you spend. She just care about getting the next best thing, getting the next updated item, the next updated materialistic item. Excuse me, that's all she care about. She don't care about you. She don't care if you bought her 30, 1K bags. She don't care about that. She don't care if you bought her, her a ton of shoes that cost over $500. She don't care about that. It's always, what have you done for me lately? Can you buy me something else right now? Can you give me more? Can you give me more? Can you give me more? That's what she's thinking. How much can she get before she die? That's what she's thinking. Women are very greedy. Very greedy. And they're very, low self-esteem individuals. So they always want more. When that old, that old outfit gets old to her and it no longer boosts up her confidence, she gonna want a new one. She gonna want the latest. She gonna always want more and more and more, because she gonna feel insecure about not being up to date, not keeping up with, what's new out. She gonna feel insecure. Her friend gets something that's new and she don't have it. She gonna feel insecure, like she need it. Because women have very low self-esteem. So this is why they want more and more and more. This is why men can't satisfy women. I'm just trying to get that in your head. You got to accept this, man. You need to stop spending all this money on women. You need to stop just spending money just in general. They always want more. I heard someone that I know personally, her man bought her a lot of stuff. And then she said, so? You're supposed to do that. When she gets mad that you say no about taking her somewhere or buying her something, and then you bring up what you have done in the past for her, she always say, so? You're supposed to do that. See, they don't care. Women do not care nothing about you. They just care about getting more and more and more. They think you're supposed to do that. When really, it's a choice for a man to do that. It's a choice for you to pay all her bills. I want to just know gotta do this. Simps do this. This is what beta males do. Us virile men, we don't do this. Us men that have this king mentality that's on semen retention, we ain't about that life. We through with that. That's long gone. We done with that. But I'm just saying, men can never satisfy women. You buy her a car, a nice car that she wants. Eventually, probably within 5 to 20 years later, 5 to 10 years later, she gonna want another car. The newer model. The 2020. They always want more. You ever seen, a woman, they fix up. See, this is how I know that women can never be satisfied. You ever seen a woman fix up the yard? She put flowers in the yard, and then eventually she dig those up, and then she go get some more flowers and throw those away. It's crazy. Women just always want more. Women always just, they do stuff that don't make sense sometimes. Women have a ton of wigs at home. A ton of them. Over 10. Now she want another wig. They always want more. Women always want more. This is why you can't satisfy a woman. Because they have a void in their life that just can't be filled. You just can't fill the void in a woman's life. Stop thinking that you're responsible to satisfy a woman, because you are not responsible as a man to satisfy a woman. Being satisfied for human beings, men or women, it is a inside job. Yeah, it's an inside job. So it's not your fault. Don't feel bad because, you know, you didn't get her that new dress, or you didn't get her that new bag, bro. Don't feel bad about that. You didn't get her a new wig. You didn't buy her new shoes. Don't feel bad about that. She already have a lot of that. She's ungrateful. Women are very ungrateful. This is why men cannot satisfy them. Very ungrateful. They carry themselves like a child mentally. They always want more. They're never satisfied with nothing. Nothing at all. They're just greedy. They're so greedy and so selfish. You guys got to accept this, man. This is female nature. This is just a woman's nature. Don't take it personal. This is the woman's nature. You don't got to keep buying all that stuff for the house. You know, buying all those flowers for the house that she going to, you know, dig up eventually, or they're going to die eventually, and then she going to dig those up and get some more. You got to keep doing all that. Let her try to satisfy herself so she can see, you know, that money don't just come out of thin air. Let her learn her lesson. Let her spend her own money and satisfy herself so she could, truly know the value of money. So she can truly find out that, you know, that all this materialistic stuff that she wants doesn't really matter in the end. That's not gonna really make her happy. This is what, men, stop trying to satisfy women because you can't with materialistic stuff. Stop trying to satisfy them. Not just materialistic stuff, just in general. But mainly with materialistic stuff. Because they gotta accept reality. Don't bend reality for a woman. Don't try to satisfy a woman. Let her see reality for what it really is. Let her spend her own money. Let her buy her own stuff. Let her try to satisfy herself so she can learn the lesson that's going to teach her. To stop being so greedy. Hope you guys got something up out of this, man. Men can never satisfy women. Do not think anything different. Do not let a woman tell you, oh yeah, I do appreciate what you do. She's just saying that because she wants more out of you. Duh. Hope you guys got something up out of this, man. Staying on Semen Retention Retain Game. It's Coleman.